Greetings, my fellow Fright Fiends, and welcome to Boogie Ben Ben's Horror Zone. I hope everyone's doing well. Today's video is going to be a horror movie review. This is a brand new horror movie that is actually just premiered on VOD platforms this past Friday, which was Friday the 13th. The name of the movie is Haunt. It is produced by Eli Roth. The name of the directors that have done it are Scott Beck and Brian Woods. Both of them were responsible for not only directing and writing this film, but they also wrote the film A Quiet Place, which came out last year starring John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, and was also directed by John Krasinski. For the cast in this film, you have Katie Stevens as Harper, you have Will Britton as Nathan, Lauren Allison McLean as Bailey, and Andrew Caldwell as Evan. What the film deals with is a group of friends that go to one of those extreme haunted houses on Halloween, and what the group soon comes to realize is that all of the situations they are encountering in this haunt are very real, and it becomes a deadly game of cat and mouse between them and the people running this haunt. So Haunt came out of left field for me. I actually had heard a few things about it. I knew Fright Rags was putting out a shirt that coincided with the release of the film last Friday. Checked it out over the weekend, and I actually enjoyed it. It was really good. There were some really good set pieces. One thing for me is that as much as I love Halloween, I am not into these extreme haunt things. I know a few people that have gone to them. I had a friend that I used to work with that went to one in Vegas. It's like it wasn't for Halloween, but I guess it's I've never been to Vegas, but I guess it's one that's always open. I forget the name of it, but he sent me pictures of it, and you know, I've gone to the Halloween Horror Nights. In fact, that's my wife and I are going back this October, which I'm really looking forward to. I can deal with that. I mean, there's people that scare you with that thing, but these extreme haunts where people, like, you know, put you in like claustrophobic places, or people put their hands on you and you know, try to freak you out even more, you know, that you have to sign these waivers and all this stuff for them to lay their hands on you, and I'm like, no, I don't want anybody touching me. I'm really funny about that. So right away, the scenario of them going to one of these things, and especially it being on Halloween night and isolated out in the middle of nowhere, was an intriguing setup. I really liked that. I also liked some of the people that are playing these guys that are running the haunt that end up being psychopaths. Specifically Damian Maffei, who plays the devil character in this one. He's dressed up like the devil, but he played the masked man in Strangers Prey at Night, so I was really happy to see him in this, and he gives one of the best performances. Every one of them really scared me. There was a woman dressed up like a witch, there was one dressed up like a clown. Those actors were really committed and were very scary. There's also one that the kids have this conversation with, this long conversation, and it was so it's hard to explain without you seeing it, but it really disturbed me and really played on my own fears of something like this if I was in this situation. Where the film fell short for me was some of the main protagonists that you're supposed to be rooting for. So out of them, Harper and Nathan were the only two I really could get behind. The rest of them were very forgettable. I didn't care about these other characters. They were kind of irritating when the film started, and there was nothing that made them stand out. Like I said, the character of Harper has this background. She's got this abusive boyfriend that's sort of a subplot that's going on at the same time, but then you also find out about her family life. So you were kind of invested in her. I thought the actress did a good job. The character of Nathan, at first I didn't like him that much, but as the plot went on, I grew to like the character more. He made some stupid decisions in the film, but out of all of the other actors, I thought he was one of the strongest. Little things in this film that really creeped you out. I can think of 5 set pieces that really just got under my skin. I would definitely recommend Haunt. People should check it out on VOD. I believe it's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD next month. I could be wrong in that, but I know it is coming out soon. If I had to give this movie a rating on my scale, I would give Haunt 3.5 skulls. So that is my review of Haunt. So if you guys have seen Haunt, let me know down in the comments section below. Would love to hear from everyone. And as always, thanks for dropping by the Horror Zone, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy, stay scared as always. I have a Patreon page if everybody wants to help support me. The link is down below. And if you do help support me, Dracula here will get more treats, and Dracula really loves his treats. So any support that you can give me would be very, very much appreciated. Right, Drac?